record this in case, there we go, in case anybody misses or whatever. But just wanted to share some announcements happening this month. And then I wanted to hear, some wins and things like that that you've had lately from like Pink Week or anything, because I know it's been a little while. So, whoops, what did I do there now? Uh, let's see, there was a thing where I could share and then it went away. Oh, here. Okay. All right. I'm going to go over to Facebook here so I can just kind of show the announcements since I didn't get organized yet enough to do that. Where do we go here? And there's going to be a page pop up at some point. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just going to log in here and show you our little group that we've got. Okay. Crowning Lovelies. Come on. And then we can kind of see what's happening this month. I just talked with Cindy Anderson today. She was on her way actually to Melanie because they're doing like a little play, I guess, in Minnesota. And her son Isaiah is Flounder from The Little Mermaid. So they were on their way to it and be there tomorrow. So that'll be really fun. But Melanie is also not feeling well. So anyway, we can just pray for health for everybody. That would be great. Because it just seems to be that kind of time of year, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So these are the promos that you probably already saw, but I just thought they were kind of fun to switch it up a little bit with some New Year's Eve balloons that you could have just to take pictures with and stuff like that. And then these little mugs were those cute ones that I shared with you. That we were going to give away for if you had like a new teammate or something like that, that they would get one. And I thought, well, maybe I should just offer them to you because we'll appreciate them just as much as someone just starting off. So that's that one. And then you also get the 800 star credits if you were a star power. What is it? Power Up and Grow from November to December. They give you 800 star credits, I think, is how that's working as well. And then, but I wanted to have like some kind of incentive in case, sometimes it doesn't work out one month, but it does the next. It's nice to know that you can win a prize of some sort. And then I like these little slippers. I thought they were cute. So I added that. And I still love this little blanket. So I'm leaving that there. Because I want to work towards it myself. So that's what's happening there. And I still have to get out some of the prizes from, the November, but I will do that. And then I put in our $100 days. And then I like that Amy Main was saying I should join in too with the, putting these in because I have so much fun watching you guys do it. But I thought, well, maybe I should do it too because then it's gonna like with the submitting my weekly accomplishments and all those things, then it helps me be accountable too. So, because I'm really only submitting them to myself. And so if I know that I'm doing this, it's a really good thing. So January will be much easier with taxes if I do that. So that's that. So kind of the same stuff here. And then let's see. Okay, so these are just closer up pictures. How cute are those?
That's adorable.
I love them. And then there's the balloons. Um, and then the little slippers. And
Cute.
yeah, and then this is the fuzzy blanket. I don't know if it's Sherpa or not, but it looks really quite nice. So, okay, so then these are the December deals. And I was chatting with Willa Ann earlier. Do these look like the same as the ones you have? Because I know one of these had like a little background and one didn't. And that might have been the difference. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw the other one with the background and looked at it. Looked like another group maybe fancied it up or something, but
Okay,
it was the same. The
they
only
are. Okay.
question is, are they not getting rid of the to-go sets?
They just the clear proof set that I know of is the one, but I think that all of these other ones are staying as far as I know.
I was concerned about that because I was like, whoa, how do we
Oh
explain that
no,
one? First?
no, I haven't heard anything about that. So yeah, we should have all of these. I'm not really sure why they decided to get rid of the clear proof Go set, but usually it has to do with sales and how many are being sold. So don't know. And I think the price point actually on the full size set is really pretty good. So that may be part of it. Like, well, why not just go for the full set? I'm not really sure, but yeah.
Hmm.
But I kind of like these, and then having the different red mistletoe ready lipsticks here. Those are fun. Rockstar Red, Red Smolder, and Red Stiletto. Might give them a chance to try something that they might not normally try. So all right. Okay, then this is coming up on the 16th. This is for everybody to join in on. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we were talking about how we're going to. So, what we'll do is we'll send like either sugar cookies or butter cookies or something like that. I'd love to be able to make them for you, but I have the feeling if I did that, they'd be like crumbly cookies and it would not be good. Although I like crumble cookies. So, I was thinking might just go ahead and do that. We'll send those. And then also separately, then I'll send like a little, kind of a cookie decorating kit that you can use to decorate those. So that'll be kind of fun. We'll have some games going that evening, and then we'll hear from the stars. And let me see if there was anything else that we were going to add to that. Uh, well, I think that was, oh, yeah, we'll just have the stars give some tips and we'll have some prizes as we always do. But just thought it'd be a fun way to celebrate before everybody takes off and for the holidays. So that is the plan there. And we've got Karen, who is already a star. And I know you're going to be at a cruise, right?
Yes.
Oh, that is,
How fun.
where do you get to go?
Oh, let's see. We're going out of Long Beach, California to Cabo and then Ensenada and back. It's a short one. I'm actually, most of you guys know her, but I'm actually cruising with Michelle Stover and her husband.
Oh, how fun is that?
Hmm.
Yay. Have
Yeah,
you ever met in person?
not in person. No, no.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it'll be
Cool.
fun. It will
Good. Well,
be
I'm glad you get to do that. I'll send yours anyway, and you can just, enjoy that when you get back. So
good.
awesome. Okay. And then I
Ooh.
think Amy Sandler asked me, I had put this up in my group and I just put it in ours. These are the new ones for this month. I'm not sure if I'll continue doing this after this month, but I had signed up for a 3-month stint of this, and I'm just waiting to find out who the winners are from November. But it's just kind of a fun way to share the opportunity. You can earn some cash and or a Kate Spade handbag, and that one's really pretty actually. I like that.
Mm.
So, anyway, that's what's happening there. And especially in the month of December, with everything starting with the different tiered system, it's a good time to share as well because I think it's a little more attainable for staying active, or if you're not active, at least you know you're going to make some sort of a profit. And I feel like that would have been a nice thing, to have happen for a lot of us when we first started with the company. So hopefully that'll be even more encouragement for all of us, knowing that, okay, I'm going to make a little bit of profit here at least, even if I'm not able to always be active. So that'll be cool. And then we're still doing the selfie contest, Faces with a Flare. So anytime you get together with someone and snap a selfie, make sure that you add them. Also, I was thinking about it when we did, I think it was back in November, we had a color theory class and we got on Zoom and some of our customers did that. If you had a customer that jumped on with you and they tried on the lipsticks, you can definitely count them because, that's exactly what we're doing. So just make sure that you share with them the different colors that might be the best for them. And then ask them, would you like to go home with any of these? Today? Would you like these to go on a wish list? That kind of thing. And then if if they weren't able to jump on, those are the ones you definitely want to say, hey, could you just take a picture of yourself with all four of them on and wear a white top and send them to me? And then after they do that, then you can kind of figure out, and I can help you as well, figure out, what are they, a summer, winter, autumn, or spring? So because if we sent the samples, it makes sense to follow up and, help them out with that. So that is that. And you've got through the 31st. So just make sure to let me know whenever you have those so that I can enter you. And these are the awesome prizes. Cindy's actually giving these away. She won this top one or this bottom one here from a trip that, one of the top director trips. And apparently it's such a fancy one. You can put your cell phone and your cards in there. And it's like nobody can steal your identification through it. So
Yeah, cool.
I forget what you call that, but pretty nice. And then
RFID.
yes, thank you, Amy. And then I believe this, I'm not sure if this is a backpack. Let's look, a Mary Kay backpack. Okay, cool. That was from seminar, I think, this last year. So very fun. Okay. Oh, and we already went through those. And I think I also put like the events going on for December. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Come back here. And then I'll be done with announcements. But I thought I'd just put it all right here. So we're not going to have quite as many of the happy hour for your skin stuff going on this month, just on the 11th and the 18th. And one of them, I think it's the 11th, will be the birthday party. We still have to make flyers. So, and then the 18th will be with Cindy. And then we're letting Melanie have a free pass this month because she's not feeling well and her kids are, she's got 3 kids. So it's like, Melanie, just do your thing and we'll see you at the star party. I think that'll be better. So sometimes you just need a breather. So yeah, we'll have our weekly team Zoom this week and next week. And then the following week, we will be doing our Starry Night Bites, the star party at the same time, just it'll be in Cindy Anderson's Zoom room instead of in ours. And then I just put some reminders on here too that I guess we have the PCP is a little earlier this for the spring. It ends a little bit earlier than normal. It'll be December 11th is when they want you to have your people signed up.
Okay.
So that's a little bit different. So I put that on there and I'll send reminders and stuff because I'm going to need them too. So, and then let's see, last day to earn your Q2 star, that'll be on the 15th. And so we still have time. And then the selfie challenge entry is just headed my way. Do you have any questions about those?
No.
Okay. We tried to make it not too crazy this month because it's already can be a little crazy as it is. So, okay, I will stop the share here. And now I want to hear from you. I'd love to hear any wins you've had, anything at all since last time we met. I'd love to hear how everybody's doing. So, or anything coming up for you.
So I was trying to raise money, save money so that I could get new tires put on my car.
Yeah.
My goal was $600. I was able to do almost 300. So we did get tires. We just used other money, but it was really nice to be able to say like I contributed,
Yeah.
$300 towards our vehicle. So that was
Wow.
really, really cool, really encouraging. Um, and then a really cool thing is that I am pregnant with number 4.
Oh,
Yeah. I guess I can take my camera off.
congratulations.
I'm just not wearing a bra, so
Oh, I won't tell anybody.
Yeah.
I'm 9 weeks, so still pretty early, but my like nausea and exhaustion has been pretty brutal.
Whoa.
So
Sorry.
I've struggled to even like get the dishes done, let alone do anything with my business. Um,
Oh,
and
it's
on
okay.
Saturday, I think it was, yeah, I was so mad at myself because, um, pregnancy brain is horrible. And I had two orders and I was so excited about my orders. And they changed it's been a while, but they changed when you're ordering, it says like the automatic thing that it clicks on is standard I will pay shipping instead of standard customer pay shipping. It used to be customer was the first, like the thing it automatically selected. Now it says I.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, yep, that's correct. Next, next, next. And so I missed out on $12, even though the customer was expecting to pay shipping. I accidentally paid for both of them. And,
Oh,
and then I was talking to my husband about it, and I was just like sobbing. I was like, this is
oh,
$12 and we need the money. And he was like, babe, it's okay.
oh.
It's fine. Like, but um, so we're very excited about the baby. It has some negative effects at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So if you
well,
guys are
that,
praying
that's,
for me,
mhm.
because that's been kind of brutal. And then my kids have a stomach bug, and I'm just praying I don't get it because
Oh,
I'm already nauseous and like I don't need that on top of like that. And
hmm.
so like we were finishing up dinner, and my daughter who had as has a cold, so she's like sick already. She just
Hmm.
like starts whining all of a sudden and then just gets sick all over me. And I was like,
Oh,
Oh
great,
no.
probably gonna get it now for sure because it was all over me. And I was
oh, no,
like,
that was today?
yeah, dinner.
Oh, I'm
So
Oh
so
I was like,
no.
all
sorry.
right, you and I are gonna go take a shower. I was like, meet you upstairs with the other kids in a bit. Like, it was
Oh
just,
my.
yeah. Um, so
Oh,
prayers would be appreciated, but
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. Felicity Jane. Oh.
no. And Jay started with the stomach bug in this morning, but he was the only one that had any symptoms until dinner, and then Felicity Jane.
Hmm.
So
It's so hard when we share those things we don't want to share.
I know, and she's only two, so she doesn't fully understand why I'm like, stay away from Jay, stay away from Jay, and she just wants to be in his face, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
please no. And so it makes sense that she's the one that got it, but
Oh,
yeah,
poor thing. Yeah, ours don't always understand either at age 6 and 7. Like, you get to be on that couch over there. You're on this couch. I mean, what's the difference? But still.
I know I had Jay quarantined to like a rocking chair in the living room, like a lazy boy type chair. I was like, you are staying here.
Yes. Oh, it's because they love each other. It's
They
hard.
do, and it's sweet, but on days like today, it's like,
Yeah, we'll be praying for your family. Thank you for sharing. I'm so glad
yeah.
you shared. That's
We're
exciting. Wow.
very excited.
Yeah. Aw. Anyone able to top that?
No, I don't want to top that one.
Nope.
Yeah, I know.
Nope.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
It's pretty
oh,
good.
man.
Oh, very exciting. Well, how was Pink Week and November and all that stuff? Any exciting wins or
Mm,
I didn't have a single sale during Pink Week, but I did have someone respond to a text that I sent. And she has a list of things that she wants, but she's kind of dragging her feet. So
okay.
I'm trying to sweeten the deal, but it could be like $150 sale. So
Wow.
my fingers and praying.
That's that's exciting. So anything that you can tell that is because sometimes it's just decision making can be hard for people.
Yeah,
Do you know if there's anything holding her back from giving it a try or?
I don't know. I didn't want to pry.
Yeah, yeah, that's
um,
good.
but oops, sorry. Um, she, she gave me a list of things that she's interested in, and it's a cleanser, moisturizer, lipstick, body wash, retinol, and
Oh,
concealer. So,
Wow.
if you add all that up, she may qualify to get the retinol for it's on the 50% flyer.
Oh,
right. Yeah, I did tell her that.
that's a good point.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Well,
That's a
and
big,
some, oh, go ahead.
I
and
said that's a
lipstick.
good thing.
Hmm.
Yeah. And the lipstick was on there too. So,
Wow. Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes just finding out what their budget is, and helping them stay within a budget, but not everybody wants to share that either. So that's good though.
yeah.
Or sometimes I'll say, is there a time that you'd like me to check back with you to see, to consider getting started on those? And I'm sure you know all the things. So
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm, planting little notes saying, let me know if you need any help deciding. And
yeah,
so
yeah. Well,
we'll
and I
see.
I think it's good too that you're not pushy whatsoever, and she'll come around when she's ready. So
Yeah.
that's good. A lot of times, even this time of year, I have ladies who will say like, "Well, I have to purchase all these things for Christmas, so I need to hold off on this, this, and this, but I still want to purchase it," or they'll become your hostess, things like that. So,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. Well, good.
I have my in-person open house coming up on the 13th, so prayers, please.
It's in person, awesome.
I've never
And
done
they,
one, so
What did you say, Karen?
hopefully she feels better.
Yeah.
yeah, I hope so. I don't know, it's a cold, I think, but it's funny because it's worse while I'm at work. I said I'm allergic to work.
That must be it. Oh
I'm
no.
telling you, my nose is like a faucet and I sneeze and
Huh.
it's crazy while I'm at work. And then when I get home, I feel a little bit better, but it's
Aw.
just awful. I don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing like feeling like you gotta blow your nose all night long and just can be wearing. And then the energy levels are just gone too. I feel like you just want to sleep. So,
Uh,
aw. Well, I hope you feel better. But you know what I was thinking with this being your first in-person open house, you've done some in-person parties, so I think it's going to be awesome, Georgie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the only, if there's a downfall to it, is that, I have to like do everything up and make everything up and transport it because it's not at my house,
Oh, right.
so
Okay.
I like, I have to get everything together and, you know,
Yeah.
and, get all my little gifts together and my Tootsie
Right.
Rolls and my little snowman and, and get everything together and, transport it. And, so that's going to be the only quote unquote downfall. And,
Yeah,
I can't take my, Mary Kay Christmas tree with me.
Gotcha. Can't just strap that on
Yeah.
the roof, huh?
No, I can't, I can't just take it with me. So,
Maybe on your way back, you won't have to bring anything back except for, the little tablecloths or whatever you decide to bring with you to decorate. So, and you
I'm
just sell right out.
I'm hoping so. So
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
going
want
to
to
pray
bring
that.
anything back.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Awesome.
I don't want to have to bring anything back.
Yeah. Well, what is it? Like even just if someone comes, how are you planning? Are you doing like where they get MK cash or like where you get a gift when you come, or are you just gonna
Well,
I
I
don't know how works best
um
for you.
I'm not exactly sure yet, but I know on my flyer I have if they bring a friend, they get a free gift.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I'll probably end up doing MK cash. Um, if they come. And then if they bring a friend, they get a free gift.
Okay.
That's probably what I'll do this year.
Yeah. Well,
And
really,
then,
anything's going to be exciting. Just seeing it in person, and you don't even have to do MK Cash. I knew you'd done that with your
yeah,
customers before, but I suppose this could be different if you're having
yeah,
friends bring, yeah.
I do MK Cash for, in January,
Okay,
um,
cool.
for shopping in January.
Mm-hmm. It's a great
So,
idea.
um, yeah, which then we already have the cards already mailed out, but that hasn't happened yet. But anyway, um,
It's all good. Got time.
nothing like being so full that, I even picked up another job. So, y'all didn't
Yeah.
hear me say that either. So,
Aw. Well, it's going to be great. I was just going to put in my 2 cents on like the PCP stuff before, because I realize it's getting to be about that time already. But I wanted to just share something that I heard today, and I thought it was really good. Unless if someone else had more that you wanted to share, I don't want to keep chatting. Somebody else had another win. Okay, well then I'll just share what I heard. So I think everybody that's on here has enrolled at least yourself, if not some customers, into the preferred customer program. And I realized that had already sent out. I'm pretty sure most of my customers have already received it, and yours probably have too. And I never followed up with them because everything was at the same time with Pink Week happening. So I thought, well, that would be a good thing to do because it's like 95 cents a person. And if you're doing that, it adds up. And so I put this in our Facebook group, so you can use this as well, just like having a picture of yourself with the new lookbook. You could do that, or just even having a picture of the lookbook so they know what they're looking for. And I liked how this was said. It's like, it's here, the look for winter. Did you get your copy yet? And you could honestly just say that because it's almost like someone, I've done that before where I sent out a message and nobody responds. But if you say something like, did you get your copy? Usually somebody will say, well, I don't know. Let me go check the mail. Or yes, I did. And then if they do respond to that, then you can say, oh, did you try that incredible sample of our groundbreaking new product called Barrier Restore 1 to 1 to 3 that I tucked inside the front cover for you? And yeah, like we tucked it in there ourselves, but it's in the front cover. And you can just say, if you haven't tried it, stick it in your bathroom so you can try it this evening before you put on your moisturizer and let me know what you think. Something like that. So anyway, all of this is right there, which is kind of nice. So you can send a message that way. And then if it's been a week and or a few days and you haven't heard from them, you can also call them. I know, isn't that novel? But I would just call the ones that you don't hear back from, or you could do a voice messenger type voice thing, whatever works for you. But basically, just say, "Hey, Susie, it's me, your Mary Kay consultant. I'm sitting here with all our new winter products in front of me, including our 5 new regular line shimmer eyeshadow sticks, Great Heights waterproof mascara, and groundbreaking clinical solutions barrier restore. 113. I can't wait to show them to you. Would still love to get your opinion of that sample I sent you too. Do me a favor, shoot me a text or give me a call. Chat soon." So that's pretty much that would be the voicemail you could leave. Now, if somebody actually answers the phone, then here's another. Here's what she says to say. The lady's name is Brittany Mitchell, and she used to be an anchor, a news anchor, so she's really good with data and things like that. But she says, "Hey Susie, it's Brittany Mitchell, your Mary Kay consultant. Got a second for a quick question?" And when she says yes, continue. Obviously, if she says no, then like, okay, well, I'll have to call you back. Awesome. Listen, and then so she kind of says that same thing about the new products. She says, "So here's my question. Any reason why we can't connect for a half hour so I can show them to you um, and get your honest opinion?" And then if she agrees, continue with the usual approach by funneling down to get a booking time. Great. When's better, during the week or the weekend? And then just wait for them to reply. And then just kind of make them, find out if it's day or evening. Obviously, if you have limited time, you're going to want to give them, these are my time slots that I do have, kind of a thing. And then, just nail down a time. Excellent. Can't wait for you to see all these incredible new things. I'll text you a confirmation shortly and then text you a reminder a day prior. Now, one last question. How do you like to shop for everything half price? Wait for her to reply. It takes the same time for me to share the new products with you as it does with a few friends. Why don't you invite a few friends? We'll call it a winter trunk show. And just for having 5 friends join us, you can shop for everything you want, half price. Sound good? And then see what she says. And she'll say, oh, I'd invite 8, so at least 5 can join us. But even with 3, you get something free. If you want me to do the inviting for you, shoot me some contacts from your phone. I'll do all the work and you get all the credit. Can't wait to see you Saturday at 1. Isn't that interesting how she took the lookbook and she actually made it into an appointment? It's like, you could do that. And you might have to make it an even shorter time this time of year, but it is an option. So there you go. Has anybody reached out to your PCP people yet? We might have some who already have. Okay, no worries. Well, this is in our little group, so if you need some ideas on just following up with people and seeing what their opinion is, you can do that. So just wanted to remind you to do that. I think that'll be important. So yeah, so that's kind of what I have for that. And it is 8:04 my time, so I should probably let you guys go. So anything else you wanted to? What's that?
Well, how do you choose who you're going to send your PCP to? I mean, you don't want to send them to everybody. They're not
Right.
if they're not ordering, it doesn't seem to me.
Okay, so I was wondering that same thing, and the gal that was doing this, she said, if you've held an appointment with them in the last year, or they have bought anything like an eyeshadow, something, then they stay on the PCP list for 1 year. Now, after that, if you're not hearing anything from them and you're doing this kind of follow up, and it's been a year and you're hearing nothing, you can check in with them and see, like, how are you doing on your skincare? Are you still interested in receiving the lookbook? You can ask them that, and sometimes they'll just tell you, no, I'm using something else. But I feel like that's kind of a good way to go, because I had to go through mine and check. I was like, wow, a lot of these people have never ordered anything. I don't know why I added them. So does anyone else have another rule of thumb that you follow for that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. I go by the year thing. That's what I've done. I know you were saying to like post in your group, have you received, have you got your lookbook or whatever you said to post, then I start getting, a bunch of comments like, no, I haven't received it. And it's like, well, you weren't on my list. So, then I have to go through sending all these messages that,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't,
Yeah.
they're wanting to know why I didn't get one, and I'm like, well, you didn't order,
Oh,
So,
yeah.
then I'm having to go through and, a lot of times I'll just, I have to go searching for the digital workbook and, so sometimes I even question if I even want to post that in my group.
Oh, I don't. Usually what I've been doing lately is, so I printed off my list and I'm only contacting these people. Because then, yeah, you're right. You'll get the people who just want the freebies or something. So I'm just contacting these people. And then if I have someone who's a new customer that quarter, I'll add them and check in. But yeah, like when I was first trying to build my business, I would post it and be like, hey, do you want to receive the new winter lookbook and that kind of thing? But now it's like with over 250 of these, you got to kind of be choosy who you
Yeah,
decide you
but
want to send them to.
didn't you just say though that this lady was saying to post this in your group
Oh, no.
with a picture of the lookbook or send
Oh,
messages?
no, I posted the script in our Crowning Lovelies Facebook group, so you can use this script to ask your PCP people that you already
Oh,
have
to send
enrolled,
messages?
to send messages to them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I can see how that was confusing.
Yeah,
Um,
I thought it was to post it in your group, and I'm like, oh no.
oh, no. Unless you want to, sometimes you can do a competition and be like, oh, post a picture of yourself with that, and then, but I think that's a good way to keep it a little exclusive. So you're not just giving it to anybody who's never ordered anything and then wondering why they're not getting them. So yeah, you
Yeah,
want to
'cause I
make
know
it
when I
worthwhile.
post in my group, the be watching your mail or whatever,
Uh-huh.
for the lookbook, I'll sometimes get comments, that, well, I haven't received anything. Well, because I didn't send you one. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't say anything,
Yeah, I suppose you could
but
say
I
something
did
like,
have some people with the fall. Was it the fall? The fall holiday that they didn't receive their lookbook, and I sent them lookbooks.
oh, wow, yeah.
So, and
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that.
I didn't send as many with the Christmas one. I didn't
Okay.
hardly I just like I want to say probably just you know, I want to say just like my really good customers. I hate to say that, but
No, I know what you mean. Sometimes you have to do that.
yeah, I didn't hardly. And it'll probably be the same thing with the spring. I'm not going to send a whole lot.
Yeah. Well, and what was I going to say about that? Yeah, so if someone says they didn't receive it, you just say, oh, it's probably coming in the next little bit or whatever. But in the meantime, here is the digital copy, so you can have a look at it and let me know what your favorites are, and then double check their address because people move, and hopefully it all comes. But every once in a while, it doesn't. So that was nice of you to send those out. So yeah. Well, hopefully that's helpful for you. I think it's worth it to follow up when we do that, when we send them out, whenever you can. So I'm just going to write my little follow up notes on the side here and see what happens from that. But as a group, we have over 439 customers in our unit that are signed up for lookbooks. That was the last one. And we have about 23, what was it? Oh no, $27 per person. If they all ordered that, they are contributing because of that. So if everybody ordered $27 that received it, that's what they're contributing towards our unit. So my goal is to have 13 each quarter of new people. That's one per week, that I add to it. And then if I need to subtract people, I can that aren't ordering, but that is the goal. So yeah. All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me for a little bit extra, but we'll be back next week and here if you need anything. So I hope you have a great week, and I will see you guys soon.
Thanks, Leah.
Okay.
What's that?
Hi guys.
I said, thanks, Leah.
Oh, you're welcome. I forgot to stop the recording.